We hit 1,300 miles. How does everyone feel? It's so exciting. But we've come 1,300. So I get to have my celebratory jujubes. These things are so hard to find. I've been carrying them since Port Clinton. So less than 100 miles, but still. No way. He's coming towards us. Hey, little feller.
You want some of a donut?
Hi.
She likes juju beans.
Okay, well. You're...
Does that smell good? You smell it? You like the donut?
Okay, bye. This is Sunfish Pond. Apparently it's one of the 7 natural wonders of New Jersey. But they ask that you don't swim in it. I think it said it's real acidic.
Look straight down.
Oh, hey! Oh my gosh. Tons of them. Hi, little guys. They're everywhere! Man, I wish we could swim in this pond. This is awesome. It's nice we get to walk right along it for a little bit too. Zeros are nice, but I will say that sometimes after a zero, it makes it very difficult to hike. I'm enjoying it out here, but it is hot today and my pack is heavy. And yeah, it would be nice just to stay inside in the AC and you know, watch TV or just hang out and talk to people. But I am enjoying being in a new state. I'm in the 8th state of the journey so far, New Jersey. Right now I just ate a banana and then I'm having one of these nutty bars. I have like 3.5 more miles until it's called the Mohican something center. They sell like, I think it's like the first deli of the several that we're gonna pass by. I don't know if I'll eat there because I'm eating right now. I thought about waiting and just eating there, but that'll be like another 1.5 to 2 hours, so I'm kind of hungry and I wanted a break. Like I said, my pack is heavy with all the food and everything. I really only have, I have like 2 days of complete meals, but then a lot of snacks, so it's kind of heavy. And then pretty much, oh no, I'm drinking some of my water, but anyway, just taking a little break. Other than the continued Pennsylvania rocks, New Jersey's been pretty cool so far. It's a neat view. Wow. And then a ton of rocks. So there's a black snake literally across the trail. He was just sitting here for a little bit, licking the water off the grass, but it looks like he's leaving now. Like, I was about to right here and then I just slowly backed up. Kept walking back, he kept looking at me. I thought he was gonna come towards me, like not jump towards me, but just slither, but he didn't. He's still like right next to the trail. Oh, sorry. I don't really wanna walk past it. Oh no, he's still moving. Oh, he's gonna go back on the trail. Look at that. You see his little head pop up? You probably can't see it, but It's zoomed in as far as I can, and I don't want to get super close. I know it's just a black snake, but still, a snake is a snake. He just wants to hike the trail. Alright, well, now that his head is away from me, I don't feel bad passing. Bye, snake. Have a good life. I don't really want to see you again, though. Ugh. So 0.3 miles to the left down this road is the AMC Mohican Outdoor Center. Apparently they sell food and drinks. You can charge your devices. You can take a shower. You can stay there, camp there if you want to. But I'm just gonna walk down there. Maybe get something cold to drink. I don't know, just check it out a little bit. I still have like 6 miles left for the day. So part of me doesn't want to go down here, but I don't know, I don't want to miss out. So I want to see what there is to offer. That AMC Lodge was pretty neat. It was well put together, but they were kind of expensive. I thought about getting a sandwich, but it was like $13 or maybe $12 for a sandwich and a bag of chips, and it just was like a regular sandwich. I mean, it had a lot of meat and cheese on it, but it didn't seem worth $12 to me, so I just had my peanut butter and jelly tortilla. And then I had looked into camping there because I am tired, it's hot, and I honestly could be done for the day, but it's like $15 to camp. And again, I just don't really want to pay that money. Not when I could hike another couple miles and camp in the woods for free. The plan right now is to hike 6.1 more miles, but if I do that, I have to stop 3 miles in and carry water, which is fine, except I just heard from someone that there's like an 11 or 12 mile stretch without water. So that means I would not only have to carry the water for tonight, but the water for a lot of the day tomorrow as well. Well, shoot, I guess like 9 miles tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look at it myself and see. So, apparently at that water that's 3 miles in, you can camp there. And so I may do that instead. One, it'd be a shorter day, which, you know, is fine, and I wouldn't be, like, I could stop soon. It'd be like another hour and a half of hiking, whereas the 6 miles is going to be about 3 hours of hiking. It is 4:15 right now, but I'm just going to see. So I also don't want to camp by myself. So now that I'm in New Jersey, there's been a lot of talk about active bears, and, you know, I'll hang my food on the tree, but I'd still like there to be a lot of people around me. I know that 2 of the people I know are going 8 miles farther. That's their plan. There's one girl that's going the 6 miles, which is where I was planning on going, and then the one guy behind me, his plan was to go 6 miles, but he's still a few miles back, so I don't know if his plans are going to change. But anyway, I guess I got a couple miles to figure it out. This is a really cool part of the trail. So the blazes fell on these rocks. But I'm able to see this view. It's kind of scary. The drop off is not really fairly close, but kind of, I guess. Just kind of stay to the left though. So update on the water situation. Apparently, like 2 miles after the campsite that was 6 miles away that I was wanting to get to tonight, there's like a 0.1 mile side trail that leads to water. So I don't really have to be that worried about water. So I think I'm going to try to get to that 6-mile campsite. I believe, yeah, I've gone 2 miles, so in 1 mile I will filter water. I'm still gonna fill up both bottles and then also my bag because I'm having potatoes for dinner, and that'll take about a cup. So I just want to make sure that I have enough water, and I'm thirsty. Well, I think I'll be thirsty tonight because I really haven't drank a whole lot. But also I'm gonna keep my eye out to see, like, if I see any tents on the way, to see if I know anyone, and maybe I will camp with them earlier. I don't know, kind of up in the air. I definitely do not want to camp by myself. Not in New Jersey where there's increased bear activity. Well, I just had a great experience. I was coming up on that fire tower, and normally hikers can climb them so that they can look out and see the view. But as I was approaching it, there was, what was his official title? New Jersey Fire Observer? I don't know, I forget the official title. But basically, in New Jersey, they have the fire tower staffed with people who look for fires all day. And they just look for smoke, and so that if there is a fire, they can get it put out right away. So he was saying that in other parts of the country, a lot of fire towers are no longer manned. Because I told him, I said, you know, I've seen a lot of fire towers, but this is the first one I've actually seen anyone manning it. And he said, well, nowadays most states use helicopters or maybe drones, or they just use aircraft to spot, you know, look for smoke. But it's so expensive to fly aircraft in New Jersey because New Jersey, you know, borders New York and is so close to New York City. And so after 9/11, I don't know if it's like the licensing. He didn't really get into all those details, but basically it's too expensive. He said for the same cost that it is to fly one aircraft to look for fires, they can man all like 21 or 22 fire towers. And so that's what they do. They just use manual labor. And so yeah, all day he just sits up there and he looks for fire. So he let me, first off, he had water, spring water in the back of his truck, so I got to fill up my water. I didn't have to filter it. And then he let me sit in the cab of the truck and wait out the storm. We had rain come through. I know I got a picture of it. I didn't have any video, but and then his phone started going off, and there was a tornado warning, but there's nothing really bad happened. Just a lot of rain. There was some lightning, but it quickly passed over. I say quickly. I was in the truck for maybe half an hour, maybe 40 minutes, but I think closer to a half an hour. And then he was talking to his boss, and the boss said that you know, once it passes through, we shouldn't get another storm. So yeah, so now I'm hiking to one of the next campsites. It's like 6, what time is it? So it's 6:15. I would like to be, I think the sun starts going down about 8:45, but since it's cloudy, it'll probably get dark sooner in the woods. So I was gonna go 4 miles, and I still may, but that'll be like 2 hours, which would get me there at 8:15, which is still fine. But I'm just gonna see if I see anyone set up at these closer tent sites. And since I don't have to get water anymore, I don't have to worry about that. I don't want to camp by myself, which I think I've already said that a couple times before. And he was like, you know, it's better to camp with a group of people because of the bear activity. So anyway, yeah, that was a great experience. So thank you to the New Jersey, New Jersey Fire District? I'm not sure, I'm terrible with names. But anyway, thank you so much for that experience and for all the knowledge you were giving me. Looks like I'm coming up on a beaver dam. Okay, well, this one's not as sketchy to cross though. Neat. Well, here's the trail, and here's the trail. Gross. Hope there's not any snakes. Ooh, so much for staying dry. I'm totally getting soaked from these wet leaves. Hopefully, because they're wet, there won't be any chiggers. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm expecting to be itchy tonight. It took a while, but I ended up finding a campsite with someone I knew, so I slept there. Good night!